Hi, hello students. Today we are going to learn about cell theory. Cell theory. In 1838, Matthias Sliden, a German botanist, announced that every plant is made up of a large number of cells. Matthias Sliden examined a plant and he noticed that every plant is made up of large number of cells. Then, a year later, Theodor Schwann, a German zoologist, he made similar discovery in animals. He declared that all animals and plants are composed of cells which serve as the unit of structure and function. Cells serve as the structure and functional unit of that organism. Okay, this is known as the cell theory. Schwann and Sliden in the year 1839 they discovered cell theory. Rudolf Virchow in the 1858 made an addition to the cell theory. He says that all cells arise from the pre-existent cells. So the cell theory states three major points. Cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. The cell is the unit of function of all living things. All cell arises from the pre-existent cells. What does cell theory means? Means the structural unit is cellular structure. They are cellular shape. Then functional unit. They perform many functions such as, for example, of the frog, movement of the frog, digestion, contraction of the muscles. Then in plants, it helps in photosynthesis. Root cell absorb water, so they perform many functions. Cell dies and are replaced. So many of these cells continuously die and are replaced by the new ones. The new ones which are formed by the division of the young cells. Formation of the cells from the pre-existent cells is a never-ending change. All life starts at single cell. Mango tree started life as the fertilized egg and as seed respectively. The eggs were single cell produced by the cell of the ovary of the mother frog. Mango seeds also has its embryo. Cell, how numerous? Large and organized, greater the number of cell in its body. Larger an organism, greater the number of cell in its body. Means more the size of the organism, more will be cell. So here, single cell. Many small plants. Single cell. Many small plants and animals are made up of just one single cell. Example, bacteria, yeast, amoeba. Few celled. Some very small plants and animals are made up of relatively few cells, just few hundred or few thousand cells. Example, Spirogyra, Volvox. Multicelled. Most plants and animals we see around us, including ourselves, made up of millions and billions of cells. Example, human being, mango, etc. Average size of an adult human consists of approximately 37.2 trillion cells in the whole body. 10,000 million nerve cells in the brain cortex, 5 to 6 million RBCs and 7,000 WBCs per cubic millimeter of blood. Cells are very small, seen only with the microscope. Smallest cell in are the bacteria, that is 0.3 to 5.0 micrometer. RBC is about 7 micrometer in the human body. Longest cell are the nerve cells. For example, imagine the nerve ending from your fingertip to the spinal cord inside your backbone. Largest cell are the bird's egg, that is the ostrich egg. Actually, it's a central yellow sphere is to be considered. Okay, here smallestness of the cell, a greater efficiency. cell generally remains small in size, and this is so for two main reasons. Different regions of the cells can communicate with each other rapidly from the cell to the function efficiently, and cells have larger surface area of volume ratio for greater diffusion of the substance in and out of the cell. To understand this, you have to first understand the total surface area. That is, for example, a cube with 2 millimeter by 2 millimeter length, 2 millimeter breadth, and 6 in height equals to 24 square meter. If we cut this cube into 8 equal small cubes, so the total surface area of each 8 small cubes will be 1 millimeter into 1 millimeter into 6 surface area into 8 pieces. So total 8 pieces, it becomes 48 square meter. This 24 square meter of a single cube converts into 48 square meter like this. If we cut this big cube into small 8 pieces and we get 8 such cubes whose total surface area, if we add this, it becomes 48 square meter, which is double that of the original large cube. The total volume in the both cases still remain the same. Volume remains the same, but the surface area increases. Larger surface area relative to the volume of the cells ensure greater diffusion. More the surface area, more will be diffusion of nutrients into the cell, in and out. For example, nutrients come in, waste goes out, other substance come and go, water come and go, carbon dioxide out, oxygen in. Metabolic waste from the interior to the outside of the cells. Respiratory gas like oxygen into the cell and carbon dioxide out of the cell. Any damage to the cell can be easily repaired. Cell shape to suitable functional requirement. Cells varies greatly in shape, like disc-like, polygon, rectangular, cuboid, thread-like, branched, or even irregular. This shape is offered due to the different functions. Like you can see, some human blood vessels are like disc shape, these are long, cuboidal. Nerve cell, see, spiral. Plant cell, cuboid, amoeba. Human RBCs are circular and are biconcave to pass through narrow capillaries and transport oxygen. WBCs are amoeboid, amoebia-like. Here, amoeba like this. WBCs are present. Like movement with the pseudopodia. Pseudopodia is the false movement. They have false feet. This can squeeze out through the capillary walls. Nerve cells are long to conduct impulses from distant part of the body to the brain and vice versa. Nerve cells are long to conduct impulses. Muscle cells are long and contractile to push or squeeze the part. Guard cells of the stomach pore into the liver are bean-shaped or to open and close the guard cells of stomatal pores in the plant leaves are bean-shaped to open or close the pore. Then comes to structure of a cell. Various kind of cells have special different function, yet they also some basic structural plans. So next we are going to study about structure of a cell in the next class. Thank you.